Ilia Topuria.
Ilia Topuria. He doesn't want no more.
If you want me to fight Posh Boy next, if you want me to fight Chorizo next, if you want me to fight Charles next, anyone can get it.
But I reckon December, Ilia Topuria, Paddy Pimblett. Why not, man? Let Paddy Pimblett have his summer. He's back on momentum. You have to cash in on Ilia Topuria versus Paddy Pimblett. You just simply have to.
I think Paddy and Ilia is one of the biggest fights you can make in all of the sport. Why not? Why aren't we doing this fight right now? I want to see Ilia versus Paddy no matter what. Ladies and gentlemen, make it happen. Let's go.
I think it's one of the easiest fights that I could have
Following his dominant performance at UFC 329, Paddy Pimblett wasted no time setting his sights on the top of the lightweight division. He made it clear that his goal is to face every elite contender on the path to UFC gold, expressing complete confidence that he has what it takes to become the undisputed lightweight champion. Ready to take on anyone in the division, Pimblett believes the biggest challenges are still ahead.
Doesn't have anybody in mind. Do you have some things, hey, this is what I would prefer from you?
No, not really. I want to be a world champion. I want to be undisputed champion of the world. I want to be the first ever world champion from Liverpool. And I'm going to do that. I know that's in my destiny. I know it's in my fate. Whether it's the next fight or the next 10 fights, I'm going to be a world champion. It's that simple. If you want me to fight Justin next, if you want me to fight Posh Boy next, if you want me to fight Chorizo next, if you want me to fight Charles next, anyone can.
Discussing the lightweight division and his future options, Paddy Pimblett praised Max Holloway as a true UFC legend while taking aim at several of the division's other top contenders. He called out Ilia Topuria, Arman Tsarukyan, and Justin Gaethje, making it clear that he has no hesitation in targeting the biggest names as he pursues a shot at the lightweight title.
Game, put the music back on, I'll go back out and I'll fight Max. I probably weigh heavier than Max right now. Lads, I'm game, know what I mean? Give me anyone at lightweight now.
Keeping a focus on his biggest rivalry, Paddy Pimblett made it clear that a fight with Ilia Topuria remains one of his top priorities. Despite everything that has unfolded in the lightweight division, he believes their personal feud is far from over and wants to settle it once and for all inside the octagon.
How fake he is, and I know he deserves a beating. And he got the beating he deserved off Justin, but he deserves another one off me. But at the minute, I feel sorry for him, know what I mean?
Not everyone shares Paddy Pimblett's confidence. Justin Gaethje believes Ilia Topuria would have the edge if the two were to meet, citing Topuria's elite striking, well-rounded skill set, and championship-level experience as the key reasons he expects the former champion to come out on top.
Both men, which fight would you say is more challenging?
Oh, well, I mean, Ilia is one of the best in the world. He is one of the most dangerous fighters that there is, and he's a lot more dangerous than Paddy Pimblett. However, Paddy Pimblett is goofy. He's got a funky style, and not goofy in a bad way.
Yeah.
Not at all. You know, being goofy is such an asset. And he's really hard to hit. He's really long. You know, he moves in weird angles and at different times, and so that throws you off. And that's why he has success, and that's why guys like Sean Strickland have success, and guys like Dricus Du Plessis have success, because their timing is just different and funky, and having a funky style is hard to figure out the first time you're fighting somebody. And so, yeah, I mean, it's just that. I think Ilia is way more dangerous. I think fighting's crazy. I think, you know, in my mind, I think 97 out of 100 times, Ilia beats him up.
Paddy Pimblett, however, completely dismisses the hype surrounding Ilia Topuria. He confidently claims he can finish Topuria either on the feet or on the ground, arguing that the former champion's reputation is overstated and promising to prove it if the fight is ever booked.
I think most people would love to see you inside the cage with Ilia Topuria. How would you get the job done against Ilia?
To absolutely smash his face in for him. I can see me beating him anywhere the fight goes, to be honest. People have put him on a pedestal now. They think he's this big, amazing thing, when I'll bring him crashing back.
Ilia Topuria responded with equal confidence, describing Paddy Pimblett as one of the easiest matchups in the lightweight division. He insisted he would control the fight from start to finish, and even joked that he could choose any method of victory, further intensifying one of the UFC's most heated and personal rivalries.
what is going on with Paddy?
So with Paddy, all the fans around the world, I think that they want to see that fight. And at the same time, I have to be honest, I think it's one of the easiest fights that I could have in the lightweight division. I don't know. I can do with him whatever I want to do in reality. It's very excited fight for the fans.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna enjoy a lot the whole process, and at the same time, it's a fight where I'm gonna be able to shine once again.
How would you win? When would you win? Give us some of that Ilia prediction magic.
Against Paddy?
Yeah.
Oh, I have to think about it. I promise you, I could choose the way I want to finish.
First round?
Be that's for sure. He's not gonna stay there for more than one round with me. But I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be cool to submit him in the ground with a triangle choke from the mount, something like that. As I told him, put my in his.
Adding another layer to their rivalry, Paddy Pimblett argues that Ilia Topuria will never be the same after his recent defeat. He believes the punishment Topuria absorbed could have lasting effects on both his confidence and future performances, making the potential matchup even more compelling.
Yeah, it's just gaugy to get you into that dogfight, drags you into it, know what I mean? And Ilia's never had that. Ilia's never had to come back from adversity. Ilia's only ever been the hammer. He's never been the nail. Know what I mean? That's why after that fight with Justin that I had, I knew I could come back stronger and better because I've done it before. I don't think Ilia Topuria ever could.
Following UFC 329, the MMA analyst credited Paddy Pimblett with stealing the spotlight after his dominant victory over Benoit St. Denis. He described the performance as a statement win, noting that Pimblett exceeded expectations as the underdog, silenced many of his critics, and significantly strengthened his position among the lightweight division's top contenders.
Card. Benoit St. Denis versus Paddy the Baddy lad. Paddy the Baddy Pimblett lad. Yous know who the boy is, lad. Yous know who the fucking boy is, lad. I'm the star of the show, lad. Paddy Pimblett steals the show with a generational performance against Benoit St. Denis. Amazing win. Genuinely amazing win. I don't know what the odds ended at, but when I was picking Paddy Pimblett, he's still an underdog. I think he was even more of an underdog when I was picking him as well. The odds closed up a little bit. But people were counting out Paddy here big time. And I said, what did I say, lad? Paddy said the same thing, actually, this fight week. I didn't make my prediction based on what he was saying. But that's the route to victory for him. If he stings Benoit on the feet and Benoit thinks I'll grapple, he leaves his head in position for a real elite fighter.
Because of Paddy Pimblett's standout performance at UFC 329, MMA Guru believes the UFC should move directly to a showdown with Ilia Topuria. In his view, Pimblett's statement victory has made the rivalry bigger than ever, with both fighters bringing significant momentum and widespread fan interest. He argues that now is the ideal time for the UFC to capitalize on the matchup, calling it one of the most compelling and marketable fights available in the lightweight division.
I'm like a fucking spider, lad. Starts calling out Ilia Topuria, the winner of Holloway versus McGregor. There was fighting, I guess that fight ain't happening. Maybe he could get Holloway though. But I reckon December, Ilia Topuria, Paddy Pimblett. Why not, man? Let Paddy Pimblett have his summer. He's back on momentum. You have to cash in on Ilia Topuria versus Paddy Pimblett. You just simply have to. I won't take anything else. And then you do Oliveira, Arman. I would like to see Arman versus Gaethje, but I could see them not doing it and maybe doing an Arman versus Holloway, but I don't know what's going to happen. But Paddy Pimblett, Ilia Topuria has to happen next. And guess what? It's actually a fucking interest.
Jorge Masvidal shares a similar view, believing Paddy Pimblett's statement victory has made a fight with Ilia Topuria impossible to ignore. He argues that the rivalry has all the ingredients of a blockbuster matchup, bad blood momentum, and championship implications, and believes the UFC should book the fight as soon as possible, calling it one of the biggest and most compelling matchups in the sport today.